Hey, hey everybody, welcome to Valentine TV. As you come in, I would like to ask you if you would like, subscribe, and share. All right, please subscribe to the channel, join the Valentine family. I would love to have you. The reaction tonight is coming from TICKETTV. You can find him in the description of my video or on YouTube, or also on YouTube. Y'all know how much Ticket despises Vlad the cultivator, right? Despises Vlad. But anyway, he's talking about the things that, let me make sure I get this name right. I should know. Glass Malone. He's gonna tell us why Vlad doesn't like Glass Malone. No, Glass Malone is gonna tell us why Vlad does not like him, despises him, doesn't want to talk about him. But what he don't understand is Glass Malone probably saved his darn life or saved his own life from not going to prison, you know? So let me let y'all know what's going on with these two gentlemen. But you know what I mean. All right, here we go, y'all.
Tapping on in, like, share, and subscribe as y'all come on in.
And don't forget, Ticket has the flu. Ticket has the flu, and he's getting it on out. He's not going to doctors. He said he's a. So I just wanted to explain the voice.
Building, man. And we'll get right into this video and talk about the situation with DJ Vlad. Now, DJ Vlad, basically, we already know what he does. And he has protectors around here, people who cap and give him excuses for everything he do, which is absolutely disgraceful, being that a guy continues to violate the community and these things and continues to get a pass. But apparently, this didn't happen with this one rapper gang member. Now, basically, what's going on is this. DJ Vlad just got put on blast by West Coast rapper. And I want to say, well, I'll let you hear what he has to say. Glasses Malone basically came out and basically exposed, he basically exposed DJ Vlad. He said that DJ Vlad tried to get him to give him a gun so that he could go and kill a man who
Yeah, that was sleeping with, that he walked in and caught him in there with his woman. But yeah, if Glasses Malone would have got Vlad a freaking pow, then who do you think, when the police came, who you think would have ended up uptown, downtown, behind them bars? Not Vlad. Anyway, let's keep going.
basically was sleeping with his girlfriend who he was paying for her house. And so he said that when he refused to do that, DJ Vlad then cut him off. Now, shout out to Beehive ATL podcast show. Y'all go subscribe to their show. They do a lot of great content.
No.
And I will play you guys this segment and make sure y'all go subscribe to their channel so y'all can see that full interview. But I'll let you guys hear what he had to say.
He did wrong, but he walked in and caught his old lady doing the do with.
Now, hold on. Let me go back just a little bit, just so y'all can get the gist of, you know what I'm saying, what he was saying. All right. So everybody can pretty much be locked in step on what it was.
From Vlad TV, sir. Yeah. I mean, how did you find yourself banned from Vlad TV? What was it that made you come up with that concept? Are you banned? What were you trying to get these folks to understand? Because, see, some folks are taking it two different ways. Even Vlad said, yeah, it's coming from.
I know. So,
have you
Hold on, you guys. Hold on one second.
Y'all all pray for Tiggy, because he's sick. He is sick.
Hold on.
I feel like he's been
Folks understand, because, see, some folks are taking it two different ways. Even Vlad said, yeah, it's coming from.
I know. So, it's really an idea. I feel like he's been mad at me for the last 17 years over this situation. Where he wanted to borrow a gun because he got himself in some silly shit.
Yeah.
And he, not nothing he did wrong, but he walked in and caught his old lady doing the do with another brother.
Yeah.
And he wanted to kill him. He wanted to borrow a gun because he knew I was street and where I came from. And I kind of saved him from making a mistake. You know what I mean? And
no, you guys hearing what he's saying again.
You
guys who don't know, this is the rapper who goes by the name of Glasses Malone. Again, this is a rapper, West Coast rapper, who goes by the name
of Glasses Malone. Listen, Wes Malone said another brother. I wonder was it another brother, or Vlad hot at that. Vice versa. Like I know I'd be. But Vlad is hot because it was another brother. Cause the dude wouldn't get him a pow. That way if Glasses Malone would have got him that, I got a feeling he'd have held it over that man's head for the rest of his life. He'd have been trying, and then Glasses would have had to take care of him, right? But yeah, Glasses Malone did right. He protected himself. Cause Glad had all that moolah, he could have went and bought him one. He wanted one that was, everything scratched off hood and all that. Like, it's crazy. Over a female, over a person.
Of Glasses Malone, he basically said that him and DJ Vlad had a fallout. Now, you guys have to listen to the story to understand what's going on.
And he wanted to kill.
And this is Glasses Malone himself actually telling the story on Beehive ATL's podcast.
Some silly shit.
Yeah.
And he, not nothing he did wrong, but he walked in and caught his old lady doing the dude with another brother.
Yeah.
And he wanted to kill him. He wanted to borrow a gun because he knew I was street and where I came from. And I kind of saved him from making a mistake. You know what I mean? And I would have loaned him a gun and I'd probably be in prison.
Exactly.
So from that point on, he's been pissed off at me about it.
Yeah.
And I really never thought about it until recently, where I realized at this point, okay, he may feel some kind of way and be kind of backbite me on back channels, and I wanted to make sure everybody knew exactly why this person was upset at me.
Okay, so talk to me about your relationship with Vlad, because I didn't even know y'all were rocking like that back then. And how deep was it? And where's all this attention coming from now?
Well, when I first started my career, Vlad was starting his career as a DJ, as a mixtape DJ. Vlad the Butcher was a popular DJ on the West Coast.
That's right.
Out of the Bay Area, and he used to have these tapes that was going crazy. I met him on Brazil Street, Black Wall Street, the headquarters.
Yeah.
Gang, Face, G-Rod.
Yeah.
Out of the Bay Area. Really liked the dude. He was a solid dude.
Yeah,
Looked out for me. I used to look out for him. If you look at the earliest Vlad TVs from 2005 and 6, I used to bring him to Watson Compton and have him on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'd be doing interviews.
Y'all know what? Just because Vlad know all this stuff, had all these tapes, doing all this stuff, why, how did we end up, I'm gonna say we, because I'm black too. How did we end up letting him just talk about our culture, even get in it? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he can say certain things nobody else can say. I mean, I haven't heard the N word though. I haven't heard about him saying that word, but just, and then he's locking everybody. In my opinion, that's the headquarters for the FBI, and I think Adam is the headquarters for the CIA. Hey, anywho, let's just keep going.
Exactly. Until this situation happened where he wanted to borrow a gun, and I just really had to let him know, like, that's not your kind of walk of life. Like, you got enough money to go buy a gun. Why would you want to borrow a gun from some gang member? You know what I mean? And if you wanted a gun, you would have one. So he's just been mad at me about it ever since. And I never thought about it until 2019 when I put out Tupac Must Die, and a buddy of mine reached out to do an interview, and he was like, I'm not fucking with Glasses over this situation. Yeah. And then further and further it kept coming. And I noticed people would bring up my name, and it would always be this thing I would notice with him where he wouldn't acknowledge I existed. And it was just like, damn, like, is it that bad? And, and we weren't friends enough where I could have called him, but this was more artistic and more better. Oh, I mean, so at least if we're not going to fuck with each other, and if you dirty bagging me to other people, they know why now.
Exactly. I mean, when it comes to media on the West Coast, though, Glasses, I mean, you get busy in there, too, as well, man. So, I mean, how do you feel about the state of urban culture and media?
So, that's basically, shout out to Beehive ATL. That's basically what he alleged had happened. Now, he said that Vlad basically ran around, I guess, bad-mouthing him to a lot of people. And this is the reason why he, put out his side of the situation.
Yeah.
He said Vlad been on this for 17 years now. Now, apparently, again, like he said, he's alleging that Vlad got upset at that time. He said he used to bring Vlad around the way. He said Vlad got upset that, his girlfriend apparently had allegedly cheated on him. He caught her in the act with another dude in the house he was paying for. Or in a place he was paying for, whether it was a household apartment, and that Vlad wanted to smoke dude, and he said that Vlad tried to elicit him to get the gun from him to go smoke the dude.
Vlad so darn bad. All you know, he want to know everything. Why he didn't get to do the fade? Why they didn't do the fade thing? Huh? Yeah, you can't fight. You can't fight Vlad. You gotta use the pop-outs, huh? And we talk about the youth.
And he said when he refused to give Vlad the gun, he said that Vlad like cut him off, didn't rock with him no more. Period. Listen, DJ Vlad, whether this is true or not true, which I don't think there's any reason for, you know what I'm saying, Glasses Malone to come out here and put out a lie. DJ Vlad is the same dude that's on his channel right now running his mouth about G Herbo, which he shouldn't be able to do. Was G Herbo just stir fried his ass? You know, DJ Vlad up there talking about something. Why wouldn't G Herbo want to do an interview with him, but do an interview with nobody? Fool, your channel started there somewhere. You sit up here criticizing G Herbo for doing interviews with smaller YouTubers. That's what these guys are supposed to do.
Lord, I wish somebody would come here help me out. I truly do. I don't know how to do nothing. I'm learning all this computer stuff, technology by myself, and I don't know how to do it. I'm trying my best, and I'm letting y'all stir fry me, as Ticket say. I'm letting y'all cuss at me and stuff. Yeah, I'm letting y'all, but yeah, I've taught myself. I don't know anything. I'm just teaching, hitting buttons, and what works, what don't. But I would be head over freaking heels if somebody would invite or come on, show me how to work it, right? Man, Vlad, you stop being so selfish.
Jabroni. That's what we want these guys to do. Don't you want to see more of the superstars and the hip hop and all these people show love to the smaller content creators? But now what you do, you get in a position and now you down talking, you bad talk smaller content creators.
Right.
This is what DJ Vlad tried to do. He act like he got ownership of everything. He act like he the owner and he act like he the all of this. This dude's a clown, man.
If I knew, I would hold a free during class for people. If I knew how to work computers and stuff, yes, I would. Yes, I honestly, hand to God, would.
So G Herbo came out and cooked this bump. He tried to disrespect G Herbo, bro. You can't do that, dog. This dude be disrespecting all kind of black folks, and these dudes come out here and get this man a pass all the time.
No.
Disrespect the minister. They give him a pass. How? How did this dude? What special did this dude have giving this dude a pass? Make it make sense. How he get a pass? He get to disrespect all these black people. Then black folks huddle up around this guy and get this guy a pass for what?
Money.
You allegedly tried to get, and you already know what's gonna happen. If they would have came back and pulled up Vlad, they'd have got him.
Joe.
Talking about boy Tom Bennett. He should know about this. Tom Bennett's out there in the Bay Area, so he already know what it is. But this dude right here, like I said before, he's sitting up on the channel today. The video come out talking about something. And this is in Town. Shout out to Town. Town has talked about this for years on his channel, on his network. Town have talked about how, because Town covers a lot of boxing events, and he talked about how some of these big time boxers did not even want to show smaller content creators love. They act like if you ain't have a certain amount of views or you ain't certain, they ain't want to show you no love. G Herbo is actually out here, Chicago rapper, showing these smaller channels love. And Vlad was so mad when his team was like, nah, he don't want to do the interview with you. So Vlad go on his channel and start talking that crazy shit. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
But then we already know what Vlad would have did in this situation. Imagine if Glasses would have did that. Imagine if Glasses would have gave Vlad the blicky. Vlad would have went and did something stupid. What you think that Vlad would have did when the cops came and got him?
Sold it on.
I'm gonna say it again. What y'all think Vlad would have did when the cops came and got him? What y'all think he would have did? Glasses Malone, like he said, like Glasses said, Glasses would have been, his ass would have been in prison. And Glasses broke that shit down. He would have been in prison, and Vlad was mad at him for him not allowing him to make a stupid ass decision.
So is.
Now, if that ain't bullshit, I don't know what is. Here you go again.
For that, now I mean Glasses banned from Vlad TV, sir. I mean, how did you find yourself banned from Vlad TV? What was it that made you come up with that concept? Are you banned? What were you trying to get these folks to understand? Because see, some folks are taking it two different ways. Even Vlad said, "Where's this coming from?"
I know. So It's really an idea. I feel like he's been mad at me for the last 17 years over this situation where he wanted to borrow a gun because he got himself in some silly shit.
Yeah.
And he, not nothing he did wrong, but he walked in, caught his old lady doing the dude with another brother.
Yeah.
And he wanted to kill him. He wanted to borrow a gun because he knew I was street and where I came from. And I kind of saved him from making a mistake. You know what I mean? And I would have loaned him a gun and I'd probably be in prison.
Exactly.
So from that point on, he's been pissed off at me about it.
Yeah.
And I really never thought about it until recently, where I realized at this point, okay, he may feel some kind of way and be kind of backbite me on back channels, and I wanted to make sure everybody knew exactly why this person was upset at me.
Okay, so
the reason why he was saying what he's saying. So he ain't just coming out trying to throw Vlad under. This is something that been going on, but he said Vlad been out here, you know what I'm saying? He alleged that Vlad here back talking, down talking him, you know what I'm saying, on back channels and stuff like this. And, you know, he said he want to put it out there so everybody know what the truth is about this dude. And that's crazy work. As much as Vlad sit on his channel and talk about everybody else, you was ready to crash out allegedly over that chick, Vlad? Now, I want you to answer that. You up there talking about, and I'm gonna say it again, you up there talking about all the time somebody else's business. You always asking black folks about other black folks, and you ain't black.
Exactly.
Now, I can't stand it, bro. And then he act like if somebody don't do an interview with him, oh well, if you don't do an interview with me, something's wrong with you. There's something. He did the same shit with Marlon Wayans. Then what did he do? When Marlon Wayans didn't want to do the interview, or when he asked for a certain price, then you start disrespecting Marlon Wayans.
And they're one of our icons too. How much you ain't worth that much. And Marlon said, I'll show you.
Straight like that. He feel like everybody got to bow down to him. I'm telling y'all this. But I'm glad dude exposed this clown, man. I'm happy he exposed him because it need to be exposed. Now, I wonder how Vlad is going to twist this. And, you know, because you know he probably going to come back on this. And y'all can go to Behigh, BEHIGHATL. That's the name of the YouTube channel. Salute to Behigh ATL. And you guys can see it up there. It's the interview with Glasses Malone, and he talks about what happened with him and DJ Vlad. And then, like I said, today he's out there on his channel today, sitting out there talking shit about G Herbo. Because G Herbo, and then he talking about, oh, G Herbo did an interview with a podcast that only did 600 views. Yeah, because you know why? Because G Herbo keeping that shit real.
See, look how many views.
He keeping that shit real. He ain't looking at, oh, this is a smaller. G Herbo could be looking at this somebody that's grinding, trying to come up. I'm going to show him love. But since he won't come do it with you, now it's a problem.
That's right.
That's why G Herbo got daggone flamed his ass. And they need to start getting back at this dude. I'm telling y'all this, man. Everybody got all this energy for everybody. Don't nobody got this energy for DJ Vlad. All this shit Vlad be involved. Don't nobody got no energy for this dude. Again, this is the only dude I know who got a pass, who disrespected so many black folks. This dude. And then all he do, he gonna call up the same couple people and try to get them to come up there, throw them a couple dollars, and get them to come up there and calm the community down. Man, come on, bro.
Man.
This dude cap, man. Like I said before, man. Everybody ain't gonna want to sit up there and you know, and sit down with you, dog. They don't see the demise of some of the people that's been on your show. Not everybody gonna want to interview with you.
No.
It is what it is. You sit up there, you antagonizing Kwame Brown in your interview with Gilbert Arenas, knowing them two got heat. This is the type of shit you pull. Right? And then he always want to throw out there, oh yeah, I got security, man. I got security. Man, ain't nobody worried about the security, man. We in the year 2025,
2025. Man. Yeah, if y'all want to watch the rest of that, y'all can go over there on Ticket. You can find him in the description of this video. And I just want y'all to hear about Glasses Malone and how DJ Vlad, why he really mad at him. Shoot, Malone said, I'm going to save my life, because all you going to do is tell him that was mine. When something go wrong, that's all you're going to do. Man, I don't know why he's still here. He need to go with Drake and his friends. He needs to go with the OVO people. Go on over there with Drake and them. Leave our culture alone. Go ahead. Because if y'all still running with Drake after that lawsuit, I don't care about the old music. I'm talking about after the lawsuit. As soon as he filed that lawsuit, y'all should have been like, that joker, nah. That ain't how we roll. But anyway, love y'all. See y'all later. And I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. If I find something else, I'll be back. All right, love y'all. Thanks for subscribing and sharing and liking the video. I appreciate it so much.